So let me ask you, when you first started YouTube, what was the hardest part about getting going?
The budget. Our budget is pretty low. We only got paid from a certain amount of platforms. But just budgeting, I think that's it.
When you guys first started YouTube, or social media in general, did you guys ever see yourself going this far? In the position that you are now? I mean, millions of dollars in revenue, clothing, merchandise, things of that sort. Did you ever see yourself getting this far?
Hell yeah. We manifest this. Like, we talk about this shit every day. That was our goal, that was our vision.
So for the viewers watching,
You
spoke on manifesting, right? How did you do that? How did you acquire what you want to do?
By just doing the thing, you know? It's 2 steps of manifesting. You got to have the vision, but you also got to put the action to it. We held ourselves accountable for each other, and we just had to go apply our vision to our dream.
When doing content creation, was there ever times you felt like giving up or quitting?
Yeah, absolutely. There'll be times like that, but that's the times where you got to push even harder. Times like that make you know that, all right, you know what I'm saying? If I'm going through this phase, that's when you got to really get up and do something. But I feel like every creator goes through that phase. But yeah, there's definitely times that we went through it.
Tell me about the turning point in your guys' career. I know you guys were posting videos about 5-10 years ago. But when did you actually feel things turn? When did you feel like, okay, this could actually be it? We can actually make it doing content creation. Tell me about that. Because I know you guys were big on TikTok.
Yeah.
You guys are big on TikTok.
Absolutely, yeah. It's crazy where we are now on TikTok. When we first started out, everybody knew us about TikTok. But we're really trying to get our followers from TikTok to YouTube, and we did that. When we started seeing the turning point was when we started going up on YouTube. We started posting videos consistent, the views would go up higher and higher. Let's say we started out, we used to get like 500 views, 400 views, 300 views. And like, yeah, bro, like we getting 600, bro. Like, oh, we about to hit a K. And now it's like we hitting 20K, 30K. Now we're hitting like $1 million each video. So, I'm just grateful, you know.
What do you have to say? Excuse me for cutting you off. What do you have to say to the young YouTubers that are in this generation now? What year is it? It's 2028, man.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously a lot's changed. What would you say to them if they're trying to pursue YouTube or trying to pursue a lifestyle on social media? Because, you know, technology is in a different world now. What would you say?
What I would say to them is just do it. Like, that's it. It's really simple. Just do it. Because everyone has that thought. It's like, I talk to a lot of people like, yeah, I wish I could do YouTube. I wish I could do that. Like, bro, being a YouTuber is fun. Like, it's fun. Yeah, it's cool. It's a good lifestyle. But, like, a lot of people just, they talk. I'm saying, really, basically what I'm saying is just do it. Take that step and just take initiative and just do what you got to do. A lot of people do YouTube, post a couple of videos, and they stop and think it's going to be easy, but it's not. You really just got to put in the grind. I feel like YouTube is just like any other job. People don't really, they think like, oh, that's a YouTuber. Like, he didn't have to go to college for it. It's like, nah, being a YouTuber, you put the same amount of work as a regular job like you would do for going to college.
Probably more, right?
And probably more.
Yeah.
It's a lot of stuff. It's just a lot of stuff that people don't really know behind the scenes of being a content creator. But yeah.
Tell me about that, man. Tell me about the content creation aspect and the YouTube videos. I mean, we can look way back. I remember you guys were doing pranks. Yeah. Did you always want to do stuff like that? Was it just like to get the ball rolling? Like, how did that stuff become? Like, was it just like, okay, we got to do something to keep the consistency going?
Yeah, I feel we started off with pranks, and during those times we were like, what are we doing? Like, we were like, there's no way we're doing this stuff right now. But I mean, you got to do what you got to do. Starting out, I mean, we always had a bigger vision. like I told y'all, we always had a bigger vision in what we're gonna do. So, like, a lot of people get stuck. It's like, what am I gonna do? Really, you just gotta go out there and just do it. Like, all that shit's gonna pay off. We had the pranks, though. That's a throwback, man.
Real throwback right there.
I remember we was doing leaving the baby on top of the car prank, security with the yellow vest, getting anywhere you want prank. Hey, man, that's a throwback, bro. I was back in what, 20...
Man, that was back in 2023, I think.
2023, man.
2023. Man, that's 5 years.
5 years. That's how time go by. And it's crazy because time just go by, man. Time just go by. So why not just do it now?
Next question, man. Talk to me about risk taking. I know that you guys were giving money away on YouTube and you guys were giving away money on TikTok, and it's like, man, I remember you were talking to me and you were like, man, we really didn't have it. Like we really didn't have it at the time, and we were just risk taking and trying to get the ball rolling because obviously people like to see people give money away. So just tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah. It's actually pretty deep. Hold on.
You crying, nigga?
I ain't crying, nigga. It's just we really didn't have it for real, but we spent our last on making content for y'all. Like he said, giving away TVs, buying people clothes. We did it all, man. We did it all. I mean, some people thought we were up, but to be real with y'all, we was on that last straw. But we made it through. You know, we made it through.
What was your mindset like in that point in time? Like when you guys didn't have it, like did you know that everything was gonna be okay? Did you have faith, or did you think like,
absolutely, man? Yeah, absolutely. We knew everything was gonna be straight. That was just the mindset we had. We knew this just wasn't the end, and we knew we had a goal to reach. So yeah, we knew everything was gonna be fine at the end of the day, cause I mean, we believe in God, and you know, God has a plan for everybody, and we just know the road's not gonna end here, type shit.
All right, so next question I have for you. Let's get a little bit to the fun side, because I know people are curious. People get a little nosy, man.
Yeah.
Tell me about some of the biggest purchases and what you did with your money when you first started really, really seeing money, man. What'd you buy? Like, say, for your mom, or what'd you buy for yourself? What's something that you always envisioned yourself having that now you can finally buy or have bought?
Actually, it's crazy you said that, man. Yeah, actually bought my mom a house, man.
When'd you do that?
When?
Yeah.
Just now, recently. Type.
Just recently?
Yeah, just recently.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah, like I owe it to her. My mom would.
Was that something that you always wanted to do?
I always wanted to do that. Yes, absolutely.
It must be an amazing feeling. So tell me about that, man. You buying your mom a house. Did you have times where you felt like maybe she didn't think it was gonna work out, or you didn't know if she really believed all the way, or like just tell me a little bit about that. Like how is that?
Yeah, I mean, there was times where like she didn't fully understand what a content creator was on YouTube. I mean, we had talks about it. You know, she wanted me to stay in college, and she wanted me to get my degree, which I got my degree. You know, but I think I did. I don't know, but yeah, she wanted me to stay in school. We had long talks about it, long nights, and talks about how like everything's gonna be fine, everything's gonna be good. But I don't think she really doubted me. I feel like my mom was really supportive in what we had going on. She started finding out people, our friends' moms, parents, even off Instagram, she would see our content on TikTok and YouTube. She was like, oh yeah, y'all really doing it.
So how was it adjusting to the fame? I know you guys aren't like rappers or anything like that, so I know it's not like on a Justin Bieber type level, or you know, like a Drake type of level, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm pretty sure people know who you guys are. You know, I feel like you guys' message is good. I feel like you guys attract the right type of people around you guys. Tell me about like the people you run into on a daily basis and what it's like.
I love, and I'll speak for me and Zay. We love our fan base. You know what I'm saying? We locked in. It's really cool. It's really cool to. I mean, first starting out, I wasn't really like a social person. You know, I wasn't really a. You know what I'm saying? Social outgoing, but throughout time, I worked on it, and it's cool to. You know what I'm saying? Be out in public and someone says, "Yo, y'all wild boys," and they know it's for us. You know. Because our content is everything, lifestyle to vlogs to events to just videos in general. Y'all see our YouTube, but yeah, it's cool. You know, I fuck with our fans because they knows who we are, and like they show love a lot. They show a lot of love. Really appreciate the fans, but I appreciate the supporters. I wouldn't even be here without y'all. So. Shit crazy.
So what made you want to start YouTube?
Man, to be honest, I got a couple inspirations, man. Let me just start by shouting out Smooth Jill, man. I remember me and my boys, we used to be in the crib. We would watch Smooth Jill's videos on like black versus white girls, this, that, all them type of videos, man. And I just knew that me and my dogs, we had the personality to do that. We was in high school. We was always kind of funny, like just the shit we do, the shit we say. Like, I knew we had the personality to do YouTube, and we was in the crib and like, bro, let's start a YouTube channel. And we took action, and that's how that came about. So yeah, YouTube was always interesting to me, and I knew you could blow up off it. I knew we could blow up off of it.
It's good, man. Tell us, how did y'all come up with the name Wild Boys?
Man, so the name Wild Boys, I think it was me, Cody, and Donovan. We were in the crib one day, and we wanted to start the YouTube channel. We wanted to, start making the channel actually there on the computer, but you need a name. So it wasn't really too much thought put into it. I mean, we was wild in high school, like really wild, even the stuff off of camera. From going to movie theaters and doing stuff in the movie theaters, and just like, it's so much stuff that I could talk about. It was like, all right, Wild Boys, like, let's do that. Like, just stick with that. And we spelled it. It was WLDBOYZ Productions. We started off as Wild Boys Productions. And, yeah, that's that. Like, that's the backstory for that.
Y'all started out on TikTok, right?
We actually did not start off on TikTok. We started off on YouTube. And it was 6 of us when we first started. Shout out all the guys. It was 6 of us when we first started. And we were doing YouTube in high school, but we also played basketball. So it's like we couldn't stay as consistent as we wanted to. And after we graduated, everybody kind of went their separate ways. And me and Cody stuck with it. And it was a time where we just switched over to TikTok because TikTok was kind of new. I'm like, bro, we can get some exposure on TikTok and then take everything to YouTube. And that's how that went. We had some great times on TikTok. TikTok is still a great machine today, a great organic way to grow and really help out your other businesses. So that's that.
What was the hardships you had to face when coming up?
Man, I can't say getting content was a hardship because that's what we love to do. I'd say like sometimes things get in the way, real life stuff. Ideas probably one of the hardest things to continue to keep coming up with. I'd say comparing yourself to others, you can't do that. And over the years, we've gotten stronger with that. You can't compare yourself to others, man. Everybody has their own journey, and it's just like it's your path. You're in this lane, and that other person that you might be comparing yourself to is in that lane. And it'll throw you off track, man. It'll put all types of thoughts in your head. Oh, damn, like, maybe I'm not doing enough, or, But to a certain extent, I feel like comparing yourself to other people, especially the ones that are better than you, can help you out. You just gotta like learn to pick and choose what you want to acquire from that creator or whatever it may be. Basketball player, you like a move, you want to take that. Oh, he does that move better than me. Let me kind of study it. You know what I mean? And get better at it. So I mean, to a certain extent, I feel like it can be healthy, but don't compare too much. He got a new car. Oh my gosh, he's rich. This, that, and the third. Like, don't let that shit get to you.
Now, how did it feel when y'all first started getting that momentum on YouTube? When y'all started seeing the numbers go up and up each day?
So when we first started getting momentum on YouTube, man, we were kind of used to it. And when I say we were used to it, it's not like we were hella excited because we know like you can get momentum and you can lose it. Like I said, we got real big on TikTok first. So we started growing on TikTok, man. We was getting numbers. And it's like, okay, so this is how things kind of work, right? So then when we saw it on YouTube, when we saw it happening on YouTube, we kind of knew how to act. We kind of, were mellow about it. We weren't too high. We weren't too low. We were in the middle. We're like, okay, so we got to keep going harder, Good things are going to come. Make sure you remain humble because, you get buzzed for a little bit and it go away. People going to love you and then they going to hate you. So the momentum, it felt great, man. It's like, all right, we're getting our foot through the door. Now the goal is to get the rest of our body through the door. Just continue to keep making great content for our fans, man. We love y'all.
Speaking on fans, man. So we asked Cody this question. How is it like going in public and interacting with your fans?
I love it, man, because when we see fans and our supporters, man, it's like we're big on, self-improvement, motivation, things like that. And people look up to us, man, and I remember we were in the same position, man. It's nothing in this life that you can't do. If you see us doing it to African-American males in America, I mean, you guys can easily do the same thing. It's really about taking action. You can't always have great ideas and just keep them in your head, man. You got to go after it. You got to be a go-getter. If you're just sitting around waiting for things to come to you in life, you're not going to get very far. So I just say, but the biggest thing is this message that I'm giving to y'all right now. You can do anything in this life that you put your mind to, man. What you put in, you're going to get back. And it's as simple as that. It's an energetic field, bro. Life pushes and pulls, man. It's like magnets.
So speaking on that, what's this thing called taking the risk?
Taking a risk, man. I'm glad you asked that question, man. Taking a risk, man. It's let me put it this way. Sometimes things in this life are so set and structured for this point in time that we're in. And when I say that, here's what I mean. Everybody has this vision of, the American dream. You go to school, you graduate, you go to college, you graduate, then you get a job, you get a family. So it's been programmed in a society where it's like, okay, that's kind of the way, that's kind of the route and the lane that everybody should take, but it's not. And I feel like when you go outside of that, that's automatically a risk in itself. Why? Because you're not playing it safe. And I mean, everybody doesn't have to play it safe. Look at us. Look at me and Cody, man. Look where we're at now. My mom wanted me to stay in college. I told her mom, I'm like, we good. Like, we gonna do this. It actually takes more work than just taking the safe route. So taking a risk, man, I mean, it's really doing what you want to do and just seeing it through, having a plan and sticking to it, man. Walk by faith, not by sight. Keep your trust in God. And that's what taking a risk is, man. Literally, walking by faith and not by sight. If you believe you can do it, man, you can. If you can see it, you can do it. That's taking a risk, man. That's what it is. Calculated risk. Be smart.
For like the people that just clicked this video.
Okay.
For the new people that haven't seen you before, what's the message you would give to them? Like, how would you introduce yourself to the new people that are watching this video that haven't seen you before?
What's up, yo? I'm Zay from WLDBOYZ. This is our YouTube channel. I just want to shed light on the fact that anything in this life you can do, man. Whatever it is, put your mind to it, and you can achieve it. You got to stay disciplined. You got to stay consistent. It's the two biggest things, man. People fall short of those two things all the time, and that's really the two main components of being successful: discipline and consistency, for sure.
All right, let's get to the fun part. Let's get to talk about more of the content creation.
Okay.
What was your favorite video?
My favorite video, man, it's a lot of them. Like we thinking like throwbacks. Like what type?
Throwbacks. Let's talk about throwbacks.
Throwbacks.
When you first started out, what was your favorite one?
Favorite video, man. Wow.
I seen the vlogs. Yo, vlogs go crazy.
Yeah, man. The vlogs are good. It's very raw. Nothing's really planned. So, I mean, I'd say our favorite video, or my favorite video, I could say. I can't speak for Cody, but I really liked the prank that we did, man. When we were dressed up with worker jackets. Like the bright green jackets. What do they call those?
The yellow vests.
The yellow vest, yes. So we did a yellow vest experiment dressed up as like construction workers, and we went in places, and we tried to see if they could get us to the back, and it did. It was funny. If you guys haven't seen that video, make sure you go check it out. We'll put it right here. But yeah, man, that was probably one of my favorite throwback videos, man. But we came a long way from things like that. You know what I'm saying? It's always been a part of us, man. We were always, just young wild boys. What can I say?
Let's talk about this money.
Okay, what's up?
So we asked Cody this, man. What was the first thing you bought when you first started getting that money, the revenue coming in?
The first thing I bought in general, man. When I really started getting money, like where I could, like, what you mean? Like really started, like what you mean?
When you really started making that check, I'm talking about
like them big numbers, say shit.
Like
not the small bag of Skittles, like the share size type shit.
I'm talking about the big bag.
The big bag. The first thing I did, I had to bless my family, man. I got them all cars. Shout out to my people, they're hardworking people. I got them some cars, surprised them. That was probably the first big purchase that I made for somebody else, some cars.
Now let's talk about you.
Okay.
What was the big purchase that you made for yourself?
Purchase, man. I bought myself some property, man.
It's good, man.
I feel like it's good to, invest your money in property, things that can make you money over the long term. And I feel as if I can buy property, make money off of that while I'm sleeping, and also rent it out to people that I know, it's a win-win for both of us. So I'm big on helping people, as you can see through the TikTok videos and YouTube videos, man. We love doing that stuff. We don't just do it for the views, man, but we do it to also help people out. Money is, it's all energy, and like I said, what you put out, you're gonna get back. So,
how did y'all manage to travel when y'all first started out?
When we first started out, man, we had a car, and we would just take that to places that we needed to get to. We got a little bit of money off of TikTok that we were using to buy plane tickets and stuff to certain places, but we weren't traveling that much at first. We started using the car a little bit more to hit different places because we knew we couldn't just stay where we was at. I mean, for a period of time, we were in a college town called Radford, Virginia, and when we weren't there, we were in Northern Virginia, closer to D.C., so it's like you can't just stay in those two spots. So some advice for young creators, get out and explore, see new things, because when you're seeing new things, your audience is also seeing new things, and it's like a family. So I say get out and travel as much as you can. It doesn't have to be like to an expensive ass place either. It's just like new scenery, but try to make it look nice.
Is there any creators out there that reached out when you were coming up on the come up? Did they reach out and say, yeah, let's collab or do something? Is there any creator that you work with that you had a good time with?
Yeah, shout out to Kyle Keller, man. It's probably a couple more, but that's really one we worked with, and it was good. He's doing big things now, man. I know you guys know him. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel. That's can't really think of anybody else that we really worked with, man, to be honest with you. Nobody really hit us up that often.
Why do you think that?
I don't know, man. I really am not sure, honestly.
What did y'all have to overcome? Because I know TikTok and YouTube is two different platforms. So how did y'all manage to get y'all YouTube on the same level as TikTok?
It took a lot of work, man. A lot of work, because TikTok is easy to grow on, man. YouTube, not so much. It's like you got to keep pushing and posting and pushing and posting. It is not easy. You got to be creative. It's a lot of people out here just stealing content, man. It's not going to get you that far. It's not going to make things stick. Be creative. It is a grind. And if you're not in it to win it, you might as well go sit the fuck down somewhere.
A source told me that there was a trend back in 2023 called Rate Yourself.
Rate yourself, right?
Yes, we heard a little source told me that y'all were the actual creators of that trend.
Yeah, man. So if you guys don't know, man, on TikTok it was a viral little trend that was going on for a little minute. And it was basically a whole concept that we started. And the concept was you would show somebody a picture and then you would go to the next person and ask them basically what they think of that picture. It could be from rate yourself. It could be like you could do it with cars, you could do it with girls. But basically the concept was we go up to a girl, be like, rate yourself 1 out of 10. She would rate herself. We'd say, can we get a picture for you? I mean, can we get a picture of you for the next person? We'd go up to the next person and we'd say, what do you rate this girl on a scale of 1 through 10? I give her 7. All right, bet. What do you rate yourself on a scale of 1 through 10? Then we take a picture of them and it starts a chain effect. A lot of people stole that shit from us, bro. But it's the internet. We started that trend. That was a great concept that we started, man. Shout out to our team. You know, that was a great concept that we sat down and really just thought about.
And how do you feel about that when content creators steal other contents from other creators?
It hurts a little bit. It's like, damn, bro, you could have tagged me, you know? But it's all right. You know, hey, you know what they said? Like Lil Durk said, man, if they try and copy you, it means you're doing something right. So, you know, and let us know that we're doing something right.
All right. Oh, yeah. So how was because TikTok, they didn't really pay back then, but someone told me about this creator program.
Yeah, man, that launched in 2023. Yeah.
2023. How was that?
So, I mean, bro, first starting, bro, TikTok did not pay that much money, right? But we were still getting millions of views because we were authentic. I'd say the pay was ass. Let's just start there, bro. But when the creator fund came out, the creativity program came out, it's more like a YouTube-based pay. You get an RPM, which is basically every 1,000 views, this is how much money you would get, right? Getting millions of views. Oh my goodness, bro. It really started picking up, bro. I mean, if you get a video with 6 million qualified views, that's $6,000, man. And I mean, this is what we do, you know. This is what we do. He gives us the power. We just creative. So the money started picking up. And we knew that was gonna happen, man. It's all business. I mean, if TikTok's trying to compete with YouTube, they're obviously gonna need to put more money into the creators so they can keep creating on that platform and they don't leave and go to YouTube. So I mean, we knew that was gonna happen. Everything just takes its time. I mean, TikTok was new, it was growing, and it's still growing. So they're gonna put more money into it. There's hella ways to make money on it now. I mean, and YouTube is competitive also. They're not just gonna sit back and keep their app the same. So I mean, it's like a market, man. Facebook, yeah. Facebook was paying hella bread, but they never gave us our money, and I don't know why. We reached out to them millions of times. We had $7,000 sitting in the app, and we still never got that money, and it's a shame. It is a shame. Instagram and Facebook are kind of the same. Instagram stopped paying. I don't like Instagram. That's why we don't post on there. Unless it's the story, you know, or we might post here and there. But Instagram, nah. Facebook, Hey, it can all be useful, man. We have over 2 million followers on Facebook. This is the future, so we probably got, way more than that.
I noticed that y'all taking down some of y'all videos. Is there anything you like to talk about or explain about that online?
Yeah, man. Certain videos, people ask us to take them down, which kind of sucks because it's like they do so many numbers, and then like people like take them down, and that's how we make our money. But we're respectful, man. We get it. Not everything needs to be on the internet. It's just I wish you guys would kind of think about what you guys say before y'all say it, man, and we post it. But yeah, it's just how it be. So that's pretty much that, man.
Did y'all have a team? It was just y'all two? Did anybody help y'all while y'all were coming up? Or?
Just us two.
Yeah.
Or just us two.
Is there anything you would like to say before you leave?
We love the fans, man. Love the supporters. Stay consistent. Keep your trust in God.